This is an actual picture taken on D-Day morning on their way to the beach.
D-Day, 73 years ago today. More than 150,000 Allied troops stormed the beaches of Normandy. Almost half of them were Americans. Only on CBS 13, a local veteran of World War II remembers this day like very few do because Henry Hank Tussy was there and lived through it. The 92-year-old Rio Vista man says the bloody battle on D-Day will never leave him.
But as CBS 13's Tony Lopez tells us, the path for victory he helped forge will never be forgotten.
You never get it out of your mind. It's always there, but you try to push it back.
They are the images burned into the mind of 92-year-old Hank Tussy from Rio Vista, who was 19 when he stormed the beaches of Normandy.
4,000 ships and thousands of smaller craft were heading south.
Tussy was at the helm of one of those smaller craft.
Standing right here.
A Higgins boat, just like this one. His job on that June morning, 1944, navigate the choppy waters of the English Channel and drop off men onto Omaha Beach as they charged forward with the most important offensive of World War II.
We were carrying in a crew of demolition, Army engineer demolition, to blow up the obstacles.
Of which there were far more than U.S. troops had expected. The bombs and gunfire they were hit with seemed never-ending.
The shells were hitting close. One boat in front of us got a direct hit.
Out of the 24 landing craft in his squadron, Hank Tussy's boat was the only one that wasn't destroyed. A lone island amidst a sea of death and destruction.
I can remember bodies flying up in the air, pieces of body and stuff.
Tussy was soon picking up more wounded, then dropping off healthy young men, transporting them to nearby hospital ships. That was part of the plan. But the landing that morning did not go as planned. 2 weeks before the invasion, Hank remembers the orders he was given.
Study this terrain. Look at how the hills shaped up there. Look at the beach and study it. But when we got there, we couldn't see it. All the smoke from the gunpowder and smoke from the guns and stuff, you couldn't see it. So we had to just guess.
It was the fog of war, and Hank Tussy saw up close the valiant effort and heavy price that was paid.
You can't imagine 9,500 killed on that one day on a stretch of beach of about 4.5 miles long.
And does it help to talk about it?
It does now.
It didn't always. In fact, the only person he could really talk about it with after the war first ended was his wife. Still going strong after 72 years of marriage, those discussions about D-Day have gotten a bit easier. But for this member of the greatest generation, it's been hard to convey to younger Americans the importance of that bloody battle.
But you got to stop and think. That one day, and that one day only, which we trained for over a year for that one day, if that one day hadn't been successful, we'd all been probably speaking German and Japanese today. So that day, D-Day, had to be successful.
It was, thanks to men like Henry Hank Tussy, who calls himself nothing more than a proud American, who simply did his job on one of the most important days in American history.
I'm no hero. The heroes are the ones that are left over there that died there on that beach. To me, they are the heroes.
What a remarkable
9,500 dead in one day.
Just incredible.
It's unbelievable to think about.
We
What
so
a
appreciate him
sacrifice.
talking to us. My goodness. And Tony does tell us that Hank has made it back to visit the beaches of Normandy, France, and he spent hours there, he says, just walking in silence.
There's more to hear from him. If you want to hear more of Tony's interview with Hank, you can go to our website, cbs13.com.